feel like if I could describe what my friendship life has been like over the past year, it's like a tree in the fall season that just got sharply hit by a very strong cold snap where all of the leaves just fell so quickly. And I was the tree still standing with very few leaves left on my branches because most of my friends I no longer have relationships with. And that was extremely difficult for me to settle with. I am an extrovert. I love people. I love being able to feed off of the energies of others. For years, I've always had friends, knowing people in all different places, always having people around. And so once friend after friend just stopped talking to me and stopped calling me and started not appearing anymore on social media, and the text messages became more infrequent, it really started to hit that I'm in a shift. And every single relationship I've ever had, every friendship I'm referencing, has been meaningful to me. So when each of those things fell off, it was like, it hurt. And I remember my birthday last year. Drew was there. He planned this whole amazing weekend. He came down from work, and I remember on my birthday profusely crying, thinking to myself, wow, of all the people who I've poured into, loved on, and had relationships with, friendships with over the years, all of my friends, this amazing man who's known me for probably about 6 or so months, probably more than that, probably about 8 or so months, 10 months, something like that. I've known this man now for about 8 months, and he has the capacity to show me so much love. But these people who I've known for years, it's seemingly as though they could care less about me. And I started to, over time, reshape my thinking in knowing that the leaves fall every year. The seasons changed about every 3 months. What was happening to me was a natural part of life. As your seasons change, there will be a dynamic shift in your life. And I was fortunate enough to keep what I had for so long. But what happened in these last couple of years, as I started to grow down this path of marriage, was a natural course of what happens as you continue to grow into a new season. And so that was a hard truth, but it is a reality as you continue to grow. And I don't want you to be fooled by the pictures and videos and on social media where you'll see brides walking down an aisle with tons of bridesmaids and all of these people supporting her and encouraging her, because if that's not your story, it's okay. It's okay. It's a natural part of life to go through shifts and changes. And that's something that I had to learn deeply. And as I sit back and I have conversations with Drew or some of my other friends, I start to see how the relationships that are still standing are the ones that pour into me and don't just take away. And that's what's important. As you continue to grow into marriage and grow as a woman, grow as a person on this earth, a healthy contributor to this earth, it's important that you have a balance of things that pour into you. People, things, activities. You need things that pour into you. And as you continue to grow, the things that are not necessary, that don't pour into your growth, will naturally have to fall off. And so as I continue to pursue becoming a better version of myself, I've taken it upon myself to connect myself with intentional friends, create intentional relationships. Over the past several years, most of the friends that I've had were because of the communities I was in. Whether I was in, high school, those were the friends that I had because we were all in school together. Or I was in college and we were friends because we dormed down the hall from each other. Or I was working my first job and we all became friends because we just happened to be working the same job. And that's kind of how most of my friendships evolved and grew, was because of just me being in a community and just becoming associates with those around me. And they were great people for those seasons that I was in. But now as I continue to grow into a better version of me, it requires me to be intentional about who I surround myself with. So I think that was something that I really wanted to share as a main point and a truth, because I think there is a lot of false imagery making a lot of people feel as though they may not be qualified as a person, or that they may not be ready in some capacity. But it's important to know that if the shift is happening in your life, it's just a natural course of events that happen when seasons change.